Breaking news from just moments ago out of the NBA. We're not focusing on Game 6s. We are focusing on Darvin Ham. 2 years head coach Los Angeles Lakers was dismissed this afternoon. The news broke about 10 minutes ago as the Lakers have decided to move on from Darvin Ham after 2 seasons, second consecutive year. They've been bounced to the playoffs by the Denver Nuggets. As we welcome in our NBA insider, Adrian Wojnarowski. Woj, you just broke this story moments ago on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Let's start there. Let's start with the timing of this. What can you tell us?
Matt, this was a decision essentially made days ago, if not late in the season. Once the Lakers did not advance past Denver, lost in 5 games, Darvin Ham was essentially finished as Lakers coach, despite the fact 90-74 in 2 years, went to the Western Conference Finals last year and then won more games in the regular season this year with 47 games, but twice ran into the defending champions, the Nuggets. And listen, this is one of the most difficult seats in all of professional sports. Judgment is harsh in that chair. Darvin Ham was brought to the Lakers to bring order, to bring structure, and advance to 2 postseasons. And again, a Western Finals, 2 in-season, 2 play-in tournament victories. But ultimately, the Lakers are going to make another coaching change. Ham replaced Frank Vogel 2 years ago. Darvin Ham's expected to be a head coaching candidate elsewhere in this league, whether it's in this cycle or in the future. But once again, that Laker job is open, and they'll start identifying candidates. You could expect names like Mike Budenholzer, who won a championship in Milwaukee, perhaps the most accomplished coach available on the market. And certainly there will be other candidates. The Lakers are still the Lakers, and they have the opportunity this summer to really improve this team. They've got 3 picks that they can use in trades. And, Darvin Ham, his successor, will be the beneficiary of what's expected to be a summer where the Lakers can really upgrade this roster around Anthony Davis and presumably, if and when they sign him back, of course, LeBron James.
Yeah, you just mentioned Frank Vogel. He replaced him after a couple of seasons. Short stint for Vogel, short stint for Darvin Ham. You also said that it's one of the most difficult seats in the NBA. If I'm connecting the dots, Woj, to me it seems like this is a LeBron James difficulty situation with these coaches coming in and then getting bounced. This is a Lakers team that lived under Pat Riley and Phil Jackson forever. So what can you tell us about LeBron and his relationship with Ham that may have led to this today?
I don't think this was a LeBron James decision or issue. Now, listen, any star player with any organization can speak up and say, hey, this is the coach I want. I want him to be here. That's true not just with the Lakers, but anywhere. You seldom hear that anymore in the NBA. Listen, Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, they have, you look back to Frank Vogel, that was not a LeBron James hire. Certainly Darvin Ham was a coach that initially there was a lot of optimism around that relationship. But certainly this is a situation where I think the Lakers, they thought that they had better talent than the results produced. There's some certainly who might disagree with that, but they made the decision on Darvin Ham. And remember, they're going to owe him money on his contract, but with the new television revenue poised to come into teams, I think there's going to be an expectation that you may see, especially big market teams like LA, who in the past have not spent at the top of the market on head coaching candidates. Maybe that changes in this marketplace if there's somebody that they really want.
In the juxtaposition here with this team, too, Anthony Davis, look, he's in his prime, probably starting the backside of the prime. And we know LeBron James' player option is at the end of his career. He said as much. So when you look at this Lakers job in totality, you've got 2 star players, one in Anthony Davis and LeBron at the end of his career. Let's start with LeBron's future and the player option. How might this job be viewed starting with LeBron and what's left in his tank?
I think the expectation is that in one shape or another, LeBron James will be back with this Laker team. It probably includes declining that player option and then doing a new deal. And whether that's a 2-year deal, a 3-year deal, however they want to structure it. But I think there's a working expectation that he's back. But things can change. He could make a different decision later. But I still think the Laker job is attractive to candidates. You look on the market right now, the Charlotte job is open. Yep. They're proceeding with their process. That's not necessarily for a veteran, high-level, championship-level coach. That's not where they are. They're at the start of a rebuild. And so we'll see if more teams enter the market, as teams get eliminated from the playoffs. Certainly jobs can become open, coaches become unfastened. I do think the Laker job remains attractive to people, especially because, again, they have the opportunity this summer to improve this roster, as many as 3 first-round picks available that they can use in trades. Darvin Ham, again, won't be the beneficiary of that. It'll be his successor.